Hi there, Brent Bedford here with Perpetual Industries. I'm the CEO and president of Perpetual Industries, and I'm here today joined with the principals of Worldwide Auctioneers. Here we have Rod Egan, principal and chief auctioneer, and John Kruse as well. These two gentlemen have founded an incredible company, and I'm really happy to introduce them to everybody. We have acquired Worldwide under Perpetual, and we wanted to have everybody get to know the key people behind the company as well. So congratulations on joining the Perpetual Industries family here. I hope you're excited about that.
Absolutely. It's great.
Yeah, we are. I mean, obviously, this has been something that's been ongoing in the process for quite some time, and with all the ideas that we've had and exchanged back and forth, and now some of the stuff we've actually got put into place that we can act on. Excited's an understatement. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, we're real excited. I've had the opportunity. Rod and I go way back.
We do.
And John as well. Rod has been very supportive of Perpetual Industries for many years. Very familiar, obviously, being a director of Perpetual Industries as well, and been able to watch you guys build an incredible company. And I think what's really interesting to people out there is how you're positioned in the collector car world. You do things that are a little bit more cutting edge, which I think matches very well with Perpetual.
Right.
Maybe not bleeding edge, but cutting edge stuff and thinking outside of the box. Can you explain a little bit to our viewers here what makes you guys special and what makes you stand out in the auction business?
Well, I think we're not afraid to do new things, first and foremost. John and I are both truly entrepreneurial spirits. We don't get held up by, well, geez, nobody else is doing it, maybe we shouldn't. We actually are a little bit more outside the box, and we like to try to do things and take new approaches. And COVID has hit us, and it's made in our industry, the shift from the availability and the ability to do live auctions, which are the fun big gatherings that all the car people go to having to at the very least have a much bigger online component. So technologically things change that way, to where you can actually do and sustain online only auctions that can be remote in nature. So that's not new to us. Before COVID hit, we had already had our first online auction planned, in the works, done, going, and we did that, and that worked very well. The first one, and then we're very fortunate we have the facility we do, because when COVID was a big factor, Pebble Beach Car Week, which is the #1 collector car week in the nation, when that all got canceled, we were able to quickly adapt and move everything and have our Auburn auction here in the fall. And there's like in every market, COVID's brought some uncertainties. People came to a live auction here. All the COVID protocols were observed, very strict on that, to what we had to do. And they did that, and people showed up. They had a great time together, 6 feet apart everywhere.
Right.
It was neat. The dynamic of moving all the chairs around was so much different than it normally is. But we have that ability within our company, I think, and it's just a lot based on how John and I look at stuff, to be able to adapt quickly and do stuff. And no one else had a live auction that summer in the catalog world, and it was a huge success. And then of course we had to do it again recently. Right. So yeah, we love to do new things. You attack it. We don't ever get intimidated by hurdles. Right. It's more of, okay, great, let's figure this one out, and how can we improve on the overall process. So it's been great.
Well, I think being in our industry, we're young for owners. You're the youngest owners of collector car auction companies really across the globe. And as we continue to look for opportunities to advance and become more technologically efficient, coming under the Perpetual umbrella, I think there's a lot of incredible opportunities to do just that. And as we do that, I think that it really highlights what is core to our brand and our goal, and that is that we care about people. So as we all are thinking about our advancements in technology and online interactivity, that there's still people out there, and that's what we care about, that's what we're doing. And as we think about being more energy efficient and all those types of things, that we really care about the people. And I think that when I look at coming under Perpetual, I believe we're going to be able to better serve our client base, which is a broad network all over the globe. And I think that we've been pioneers to a large degree. A lot of the things that we've been able to do through our platform, and in doing so, we're always trying to help people and connect with them. So I think those are a lot of the things that we're looking at and certainly looking forward to as we grow.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. I had a chance to be at the sale and a number of your sales, excuse me, and I be a bit of a fly on the wall in the background, and I get a chance to meet some of the people and some of your customers, and I asked them what is it that they like about Worldwide, what makes them special, and I've heard things like professionalism, class, things like this. You know how to connect with people and make them feel like you're taking care of what they're doing, and you're growing with your media incredibly well. And I think that if I was a client wanting to sell my car with you guys or have you sell my car, you do an incredible job of highlighting that and marketing that product, which I think is an advantage, and that's smart to do that.
Do you have anything to sell? Let us know if you do.
We'll see how the first quarter results come out here.
Go.
Yeah. But and one thing is I heard the other day was that honesty, and that was really interesting to hear. One of your people, not knowing who I was, to say that they were very honest in the industry. And I think that's a reputation you guys should be very proud of, because I know it can be difficult sometimes. You have conflicts to do the right thing, but you guys always seem to manage to put the customer first, and I think that's where it all grows from there.
It does, and I mean it's not by coincidence, in our logo, Worldwide Auctioneers, it says we care more about you and your cars, and it's worded that way specifically because it is the people first. Right, and the cars are secondary. So we appreciate the relationship base of our clients and the ability to do that. And we're both car guys anyway, so we share that same passion. So for us, it's very easy and just the natural thing to do. We're very fortunate. We're in a business where we get to play with cars. Right. Like seriously, right? Yeah. We have a lot of great customers and good friends and people, and they've worked hard, done well in their businesses, and they can buy all these cars that, let's face it, nobody has to have or need, right? So it's all based on enjoyable, processes and them doing what they want, all of us doing what we want to make it enjoyable for them. So at the root of all that, though, it has to be fun. It has to be enjoyable for people to do transactions with these cars, buying, selling, their time, their energy, their effort, all that stuff. It's got to be fun, and I think the only way you can make it fun for people is if you're genuine, and it's not any more complicated than that at all.
Right. Well, it shows, and it does come across. And a lot of people don't realize how much work goes on behind the scenes. I mean, you guys, they just see the event day and think, wow, that's really cool. I'd like to be part of that, and it is a lot of fun, but there's a tremendous amount of work that goes on, and you have an incredibly talented team that's very dedicated and hard work, and I've seen it firsthand, and people that have been with you for a long time, so you must be doing something right.
We're fortunate. They're fantastic people. We're very fortunate to have a lot of the staff that we do.
Yeah. And we're real happy to support your vision. You guys have very big ambitions, and I think that as we progress, we're going to want to meet like this more often and discuss some of the progress.
Do
and the
some
growth.
updates. I think it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and keep people abreast of what's going on. Of course, now with Worldwide Auctioneers under the umbrella with Perpetual Industries as a wholly owned subsidiary, we'll be able to consolidate all of the great things that you're doing into our financial statements as well, which will impact and benefit shareholders. This has been a very big milestone for a company. It's helping us grow our balance sheet and our income statement, and that all adds to stakeholder value here, which is what it's all about at the end of the day. But I'm really looking forward to the next sale that you have, and inviting all of the people that are fans of Perpetual Industry and the various investors. I think they would really have a great time if they could come down and meet you guys in person and see it. And who knows, maybe buy or sell a few cars too.
Yeah, by all means, it'd be great. Like we said, we're big on relationships and new relationships. So
Yeah.
I look forward to a lot of conversations with other shareholders. A lot of people don't know I've been a shareholder for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
John and I are, of course, now both shareholders, even
Yes. Yeah.
at a higher level.
That's right.
And I think it's a neat way for people to kind of intertwine the passion of cars and business. It's an
Yeah.
easy connection there.
Yeah, and I mean, just sort of to close on the conversation, I think that there's a lot of synergy between not just the companies and what we do, but all the people that are connected and the network that brings in. And hey, let's go onwards and upwards and work together and bring this to the next level. Really excited about having you guys as part of the team.
Well, and we're excited too about now the use of the resources of the board and advisors for Perpetual. I mean, we as Worldwide now have that, and I'm a sucker for information. So if I can learn from others, I'm a happy guy. So that's,
Yes.
for me personally, from a management position, and the ability to do that and have some good outside input from even more sharp guys. I just love the marriage.
Yeah, well, that's great, John, and thank you as well for allowing us to be part of all of what you've built here with Rod. And we're not going to give it all away right now, but we've got some other really good, interesting that we're working on. But we can't give it all, spill the beans all at once here. So stay tuned for more updates with Worldwide Auctioneers. And once again, guys, welcome to the family.
Thanks, we're excited.
Thanks, man.